The scope of Latin America's appeal to Hollywood productions goes far beyond its wide array of landscapes, whether they're the tropical rainforests Daniel Radcliffe tries to survive in jungle, the Caribbean Sea in which Mandy Moore faces off with killer sharks in 47 meters down, or the gritty urban setting of Colombian drug trafficking in Tom Cruise's American-made. Tax incentives and cash rebates for foreign shoots, through local co-producers, in countries such as Colombia, Chile and the Dominican Republic have sweetened the deal for Hollywood films seeking attractive locations as well as financial advantages. Meanwhile, even countries like Argentina and Brazil, without incentives yet, have their own alert, with some of the most professional and experienced crews and production services in the region. There's more than enough to choose from as THR parses the latest offerings from key South American countries. While Argentina's National Film Institute is working to offer tax incentives and cash rebates on a federal scope, a co-production incentive for TV series is expected to be unveiled soon. Today the country's appeal is a mix of talent and versatile locations for recent projects such as Netflix's biopic The Pope, which shot in the former Spanish colony region of Córdoba. Other recent shoots include the Hayden Christensen thriller The Last Man and Operation Finale, starring Oscar Isaac and Ben Kingsley, both of which utilized multiple locations in the Greater Buenos Aires area. The difference here is added value in quality, says Kay. Even if there are no tax incentives, Argentina is very competitive in terms of costs. You come here looking for talent, not savings. Professional and creative experience is essential to a film's end result, and here in Argentina, films grow thanks to the country's culture, infrastructure and creative sources, spawning very rich processes. Local production service K. Contact Matthias Mosterin info@ks-films.com, 5411-4872-1400. Attractive costs and a wide range of locations have led international productions, in both TV and advertising, to the largest country in the region. Netflix's Sense8 sequences during an LGBT pride parade in São Paulo, the same city where Netflix's Black Mirror is reportedly now shooting before heading to locations in Rio de Janeiro. And though Brazil does not yet offer any specific incentives to foreign production shoots, local film commissions are urgently lobbying the federal government for a cash rebate or tax incentives to encourage foreign location shoots. Insiders believe it's just a matter of time. But, cautions Steve Solot, head of the Brazilian Film Commission Network, international producers hoping for some cashback will probably need to wait until after the country's presidential election in October. New incentives, says Solot, are unlikely in an election year. Local production service, O2 Films. Since 1991, when O2 Films was co-founded by producer-director Fernando Meirelles, City of God, Blindness, Brazil's biggest production company, has offered a range of services, including its own studios and post-production work through O2 Post, for foreign features, TV and advertising. Contact Flavia Zanini at o2films.com, 5511-3839-9400. The home of acclaimed filmmakers Pablo Larraín, Jackie, and Sebastian Lelio, the Oscar-winning A Fantastic Woman, Chile doesn't boast the kind of steady location shoots of some of its neighbors. But the occasional high-profile project does land here from time to time, such as was the case with the 33, which shot in Copiapó, the actual location of the trapped miners' crisis that inspired the 2015 film. In an effort to attract foreign shoots on a more regular basis, Chile joined the rather small club of Latin American countries offering significant and direct aid to international productions, implementing a cash rebate of 30%, capped at $3 million, to foreign projects with budgets of more than $2 million. Chile has a unique diversity of geographies, colors and landscapes that adds to the financial incentives and professional crews, says Juan de Dios Larraín, Pablo's brother and partner at Fabula, which co-produced Simon West's Chile set action comedy Gunshy, starring Antonio Banderas. Local production service, Fabula offers full production services, from pre- and post-production to location scouting, equipment hiring, crew sourcing and tax accounting, for foreign films and TV series only, no advertising. Contact Wanda Dios Lorraine. Contacto at fabula.cl 562-2344-0908. The hottest Latin American location for foreign shoots thanks to its 40-20 incentive, a 40% rebate on production services costs and a 20% rebate on logistics, all through a local co-producer. Colombia was arguably put on the map as a shooting site by Netflix's Narcos. Since then, the country has attracted a number of high-profile Hollywood projects, including last year's American-made The Nicolas Cage action title Running with the Devil and Ang Lee's Gemini Man. The latter two are now shooting on location in Cartagena with production services by Dynamo. "We are certainly great hosts," says company CEO Andrés Calderón. "We've worked hard to make Colombia an attractive destination for international shoots. Now, producers decide to film here because local teams have experience with big-size productions." Local production service, Dynamo, with offices in Bogotá, Mexico City and New York City. Dynamo handles production logistics for film, television, commercials and web content and oversees financial structuring and wealth management through its financial arm, Dynamo Capital. Contact Andrés Calderón. Info at dynamo.net. 571-432-5780. Last year's shark attack hit 47 meters down made good use of what is arguably the Dominican Republic's most unique feature as an international shooting location, a 65,000 square foot Horizon water tank with blue screen capabilities. This is in addition to 50,000 square feet of sound stages at Pinewood Dominican Republic Studios. The country, which also offers a tax exemption of 18% for goods and services related to pre-production, production and post-production, recently welcomed Barry Jenkins' follow-up to the Oscar-winning Moonlight, If Beale Street Could Talk, which is now shooting in Santo Domingo. "You have more than a dozen completely different climates, hundreds of exotic locations, a 25% transferable tax credit for above-the-line and below-the-line, 7 international airports and all for an incredibly competitive cost," says Rafael Munoz, VP Production at Pinewood Dominican Republic Studios. "And we have the most modern Horizon water tank in the world. You'd be crazy not to come here," he adds. Local production service, Lantica Media. Lantica offers production services that include a cash advance of up to 80% of the tax credit incentive offered by the Dominican government. Other services include budgeting, scouting, equipment rental, casting, accounting and security. Contact Albert Martinez, albert.martinez@pinewoodgroup.com. 1-809-544-0000. A version of this story appears in The Hollywood Reporter's May 13 daily issue from the Cannes Film Festival.